Well, the Democrats have launched a new billboard campaign showing Donald Trump is chicken because he has said, I'm not going to debate again. I'm not going to do it. Over the weekend, he had a rally where he was talking about that. Of course, CNN has offered a debate on October 23rd. Vice President Kamala Harris has already accepted. Trump is whining, saying he's not going to do it. And remember, after the last debate where they met, the Vice President Camp quickly said, hey, we down for a second one because they know they kicked us behind. And so his folks are trying to say, oh, no, her campaign is going so bad. It's awful. That's why they're trying to do a third debate. We've seen all these Republicans out there do the exact same thing. So check out this DNC chicken ad. The Dems plan to have a mobile billboard at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania, where those attending will actually see that particular ad.
Okay, I was talking about Fanbase the other day. I talk about Fanbase a lot in interviews. Or when I'm talking about like these mega companies, the very few mega companies, and there's nothing wrong with competing with giants. And if you think of like, I don't know how many other Instagram alternatives there is, and there's one that I know of that just so happens to be Black owned, and that's Fanbase. And it's important that we have Black owned awesomeness, especially if we're audacious enough to compete with giants. You know, if you're competing with a company that's worth $1 trillion and you come close, what's wrong with that? You know, people are going to invest money in whatever stuff. You're going to invest money in somebody else's stuff, not even knowing, that's somebody else's stuff at one point in time didn't really fuck with us. So Fanbase being an alternative that has a business model that supports creatives, and folks to have access to their reach, that's an awesome thing. And it's even more awesome that it's Black owned. I've invested in AI companies. I've started AI companies. I've sold AI solutions. And really, at the end of the day, our spinning power, our cool making, our situation at this point in time, we could get ourselves out of this if we supported ourselves, especially in this renaissance. It's going to take our, uncles, our aunts, our mothers, our fathers, to, our next door neighbors, our friends, our cousins, our grandmas, our grandpas. It's going to take us all to help us all out. We are our own Calvary at this point in time, especially with this new tool that we got. And so I know firsthand, I got a company, FYI.ai. It's hard raising money, especially in Black and brown businesses, and we could come up, we could pull ourselves up, make time for one another and support one another. That's why when you were like, yo, I'm doing this thing, I'm like, yo, I gotta show up in any form, whether it's virtual. If I was in LA, I would get on an airplane, I'll fly to wherever your event was. But yeah, we need each other right now.
Thank you. I mean, well, right now, the minimum to invest is $399. That gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase, and that's critical at this early stage of a company.
It's not just that. Like, you could invest money, or you could just use it all the time. But think about the things that we actually invest in. Like we've invested in characters that poison our community. Like we celebrate the folks that poison our community. We look up to the cats that like got our aunts and uncles strung out on a substance. We bigging them up. Like, think about the shit that we actually entertain and like respect at the highest level. You not Nino Brown, this ain't Juice, but you got a different Juice. You got, something that I wish I could get my cousins and my niece and my nephew to be like, yo, I'm gonna start my own tech company. We need more Isaac Hazens. Your dad inspired me to make music. You're gonna inspire my cousins and and my family members start tech companies. I hope, because when they see Uncle Willie, they were like, "Let's call him Uncle Willie. You crazy, Uncle Willie." But when they see somebody else doing it too, right alongside, we got a movement. So back to what I was saying, $399. You gonna spend $399 eventually on some bullshit. But if you're gonna invest $399 and then use it every day to ensure that your investment grows, and you get your cousins in the neighborhood to be on it every day,
Yeah.
and a movement happens, and you a part of it as it grows, and you pushing it to grow, you out here farming and nurturing something that will change our communities. Like, think Instagram's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not just like it's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
TikTok is massive, but it's not just the loop. It's the people using it all the time, believing in it. Being a part of Beats, I saw it. People use Beats. They wore them right. That was the choice, and it was different from it was a movement. They spent their money and they wore them. But what you're doing is like community based. It's like, yo, invest, use it, and we all grow. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, man. I mean, I want to thank you. I know you're a busy guy. I appreciate you for taking the time. As soon as you land in South Africa, I want you to continue to lead the tech space, because I'm really tapped into what you're doing and everything that you do. We are allies in this tech space together, and I value your friendship and your mentorship and your experience very much. But I want to thank you for taking time to join us at the Investathon.
Thank you. And check out FYI.ai, all the folks listening to this. That's my company. We in the thick of it, getting ready to deploy our tech across, amazing hardware, partnered up with other companies as well. But salute Fanbase. Thanks for your bravery, your audaciousness, your ambition. Anything I could do to help, I'll be there. All right, peace out, bro.
Thank you, my guy. I appreciate it.